to go to prison on allegation of corruption. I mean, that should be good enough to go to prison as well.
This is to me, you know exactly what happened on Capitol. You have the evidence to prove what happened on Capitol beyond all reasonable doubt. So we do not have to keep running in circles. Investigation is now a single day. The governor of Nigeria is an interest. It's a party in this case.
As part of the many challenges in Liberia, co-education, joblessness, and underdevelopment, the question are, how will Liberians be reconciled with self-division, divisive, and destructive politics?
Let me address this power check issue. My response will not go down there. As the other thing, we campaign against private jet, the use of private jet against President William. I want to publicly apologize to President. We did not understand the perspective and the reason and the justification. So you see private jet.
What troubles me is to hear a sitting president and his men to try to tear out the country apart. We are a post-conflict nation. Our peace is fragile. What we need to do is to reconcile and bring our people together, not to separate us, not to divide us, not to destroy this country anymore.
How can Liberians start from progressiveness and think on how they can build and develop their country? How can 178 years old country build capacity of young Liberians and create job opportunity and enable citizens to live into life? Answer these questions plus many more. John K. O'Kay and Princess Alessa Gante Colley from Monday to Thursday at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for the program Freedom Hub for the most informative talk show that brings the real issue without fear to the Liberian people on Freedom FM 87.9.
Guess what? I just woke up my bill. No, we didn't eat here with me then. That's not how many I also got to teach you to get for people. I don't say boy, that is all say we didn't mind it. Can say that we will not about it was going down it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question that will be the rescue. You not give me the people what you want, then you say you give a rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you coming to rescue your people. Oh, that's what you told us. You give the claim, so you will be the hero. You must be rescued, why you for us? So why you rescue now, people? No job, no money, people. No just for the poor. Once you not get no money, recession, your kids get poor. No opportunity for the youth. Instead of helping people, they pick you for what you want to eat. Everybody people vote you for. You shooting the people, so say you not know. It's a rescue. I just want to ask you one question that we pick the rescue. You not give me the people what they want, then you say it's a rescue. Let me ask you, it's a rescue. The people say not like you. You say you are going to change things, but we not see changes. I'm just saying you make me your rescue team. We not see changes. You made your community what they need to do. See this here, unity party, they can't conclude. You dance something, you wish you counting. Now when they do what they Liberian people suffering. You dance something, you wish you counting. Now when they do what they Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You know you're rescue. I said, it's a rescue. I just want to ask you one question that we pick the rescue. You not give him the people what they want, then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, it's a rescue. The people say not like you. party, they can't conclude. You dance dancing, you wish counting. Now on the top of the Liberia people suffering. You dance dancing, you wish counting. Now on the top of the Liberia people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You know you're rescuing. I say, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question now. You get the rescue. You're not giving the people what they want them to. You give the rescue. Let me ask you, it's the rescue. The people say not like you. People suffering, dance you wish you wanted. Now on the top of the people suffering. Tell me who you give the rescue now. You are rescuing. I say, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question now. You give the rescue. You're not giving the people what they want them to. You give the rescue. Let me ask you, it's the rescue. The people say not like you.
Okay, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and a pleasant welcome to all of you listening to the radio, those of you watching as well. This is Freedom Hub on 87.9. My name is Khan Oliver Khan. I'm here today with Princess Alexa Vanja Colley. Jerome Roosevelt is still not around. We're hoping that he's going to be here on the next edition. There are too many things happening in the country. A lot of issues going on in the Republic of Liberia. All of you who got barber shops in the country, get ready to be paid additional money at the end of the year to the tourism authority of our country. The Lapa Bido people, the Kobo shop people. And somebody said people come and start cutting hair in the bedroom these days because the barber shop will start to add the money up because the government is imposing a lot of regulatory fees on the citizens in the country. Lofa County is still in the state of Dalima. The Guineans are still on the other side of the border. We have a lot of issues happening to our country, specifically from the Lofa County end. The Liberian government is on the business of increasing the taxes in our country.
You said you were going to change
from 10% to 12%. The target is to reach at 15%. And by this time, it's going to be the value addition tax. So too many things happen in the country. A lot of issues going on. The government of Liberia has written the legislature requesting the approval of the lawmakers to print additional banknotes in our country. More to that, there is going to be a supplementary budget passage at the House of Representatives and the Liberian Senate to be exact. Will the next national budget be in the tune of $1.2 billion? Especially when ArcelorMittal will not be providing additional 200,000 or better still 200 million in the next budget. What is the fate of the opposition community in the midst of all of these different governance challenges and all of different government reforms? What is the fate of the opposition community? Will Representative Yeke Koluba be expelled by the colleagues at the House of Representatives? Are there laws being violated by Yeke Koluba, the lawmaker, at the Liberian legislature? What is the status of the CDC headquarters? How many lawmakers do we have in the Capitol building from the CDC? Is President George Weah prepared for the presidency in 2029? Is the CDC a formidable force to reckon with in 2029? What is it from the angle of the National Elections Commission? Is Jonathan Wieder the best pick for the position? Is he suitable to lead Liberia into that transitional period? All of these questions plus many more Hosto will be addressed to Representative Frank Safoko of District Number 9, Montserrat County. He is our guest. We're going to play host to the Honorable Representative Frank Safoko Jr. Oh, yes. Former Speaker Chipper said, when you are calling my name, call every bit of it. So we're going to be playing host to the Honorable Representative Frank Safoko Jr. of District Number 9, Montserrat County, and the Congress for Democratic Change, respectively. All of these plus many others will be addressed to him as we patiently await his responses to all of the questions that will be asked right here on 87.9. My name is Kai. Alexa is also here. We're going to take our break. When we come back, we'll bring you the rest of the conversation with the District Number 9 lawmaker.
Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? Do not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, it's the rescue. The people say not like you.
People bringing safety to your door. Stop it and make it peace for them before. Liberia, from the center to interior. Keep it us the stopping break for all.
Crime Stopper Liberia is a community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Okay, Crime Stoppers Liberia, the bringing safety to your door. Star 255 star 1 hash is the code for those of you who are playing on Win Liberia. We will give you money after the lawmaker is gone from our studio. Alexa, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Oliver, and I would like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. However, you're joining us, I would like to say welcome to Freedom Hub on 87.9 FM. We have a lot to talk about, and however you're joining us, I would like to say welcome. Unfortunately, Jerome is not here today. Wherever you are, I hope you're doing okay, and we hope to have you back on this platform very soon.
Okay. So basically, let's go over to Studio B, where the lawmaker, the man who replaced the late Mona Pena Youngblood, the late representative, he is seated. Honorable Fuko, welcome back to Freedom Radio Liberia after a very long time. Good afternoon.
Chief, thank you. It's a pleasure, man. Good afternoon, Princess, and our listening audience. Thank you again for the invite. At least I'm here since 2023.
Okay. The last time you were here, you were campaigning.
Yeah, sure.
Wanted to be lawmaker. The people listen. They heard all of what you said, and they gave you the chance to be their lawmaker again.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? How are you treating them?
Yeah, we are relatively good. The challenges all around. Obviously, the issue of job now in the country, most especially in our generation.
Mm-hmm.
The hard times all around. Everybody, those that are working, those who are not working.
Mm-hmm.
There are just a lot of different issues around, but administratively, we are relatively doing good. And in keeping with our TD cardinal responsibilities, we are trying our best to achieve on most of our promises that we gave our people in the 2020 TD election. We got a couple of infrastructures now going on, most especially when it comes to the rules infrastructure, in keeping with our oversight. We have almost the entire old and new Matadi community being paved.
Okay.
Almost 100%. And Public Works now, through the SSF Construction Company, they are now within the Lapasi Belt. They almost completed a Zood road, and that is one of the longest road in our district. Feeder road, and now we are on the Lapasi Market Road. So we're hoping in subsequent time.
Were you involved with all of those?
Oh yeah.
Those things you're talking about?
Definitely, through our oversight. If we don't inform government of what is unfolding in our district, government will not be available.
There were times the former government, your government, the CDC government, would do the Invincible Park. There were times they would do the housing facility around the Invincible Park area, but not much was done from the angle of the lawmaker. Yeka did not participate in all of those arrangements. So, is it the same situation? Is the government doing those projects without you being involved?
No, I'm involved. The historicity of those projects started from the past administration.
Okay.
Most especially the bidding, the location of those different projects were done at that time.
Okay.
So, when the new government came, they pick up from where they met those projects and they continue with that. So, I'm involved. Before Popular Work could come to the community, they got me involved. They informed me. I had community meeting with almost all of the communities that are benefiting today, most especially the old Matadi, the new Matadi, and the Lapasi Bell. We have meeting. This is why you see there's no tension in those areas because everything that is happening now, our people were aware of those things are unfolding. So, I'm directly involved with all of those different stuff. Even with the electricity expansion, I have been involved before this government, from past government. And we try to do some expansion into the respective communities. So the water and sewer have been working with LWSC of recent since the end of last year. My office and some representatives from LWSC patrolled in the district. They were able to get the different points for which we had to solve those different challenges. So, doing budget hearing, we make sure that we have tried to support those entities that will directly benefit our people.
Okay.
So there are a lot of things over there we've been, going through. Our major challenge have been the capacity at JFK. JFK obviously has a very big capacity.
Okay.
But then the budgetary support has not been enough, most especially when it comes to their operations.
Well, you've been in the in the chamber whenever the budget is before you people for action.
Yeah, we obviously have been trying. There have been some increment to JFK budget for the past 4 years. I have been engaging them, most especially from the legislature. Yeah. So what normally happens, the budget comes from the executive, and it comes to the legislature. So sometimes we reach out to central administration within those entities to ask exactly where their challenges are and also ask what is the fit of our district when it comes to their operational plans.
Okay.
So those are things that we do behind the scene. Those are things that we do administratively that our people may not see. So in subsequent time, when the job starts, not everybody will see you going at Public Works. Not all Liberians follow us in the budget room. So some of those debates are debates that people don't follow. So, in subsequent time, we know we will get there, but we've been trying our possible best. One of the things here, our communities are there with their different issues. But when we get ready for these things, we always engage with the community to get them involved as well.
Is it a difficult thing, serving as a lawmaker in your district, especially under an administration that is not from your political party, because you entered the legislature as a member of the ruling party? Are you facing difficulties doing your job as a representative under a different party government?
Yeah, in most cases. Some of the people who work with the government, they are not involved with politics. And some of them are physically, involved with politics. Some of them are very I can say political. They don't want to associate. They don't want you to get involved. But in most cases, I'm not interested in whether you get me involved or not, because most of the people who come to do the work, they are just implementers, So those who draft the policies are people that we work with behind the scene in making sure that those things are done. So I'm not interested in the man who comes to execute. I'm interested in the man who and I will sit to make a decision that will make it work.
Okay.
So when it comes to the budget allocation, we are there to make the different appropriations. So we are there to, cook the food. When we're done, we provide the food money, we cook the food. The man who comes to dish the food, his only responsibility is just to make sure that the food being dished all over. And we will come back to make sure that we audit to make sure that those things that we make decision on whether they were actually done. The only challenge we have had as a district since we took over has been the issue of lease. You know, every district, some districts have been benefiting, you know, since we have the crisis at the legislature. My district, the people of District Number 9, we have not benefited a dime, though other colleagues have admitted on radio that they have received project money, but our district have not received anything. We have not benefited from anything that has to do with what was allotted into the national budget that was passed into law. We check on the budget book. We realized that the return shows that money was given for our district,
and you did not receive it.
No, we have not received it. Under the leadership of Honorable Richard Kong, we have not received it.
Did you do follow up on it?
We have done everything constructively, legally possible to make sure that our district has been factor or our district benefit. But absolutely nothing has happened. We have not gotten redress.
But when the budget is passed, it becomes law. And once the outturn will show that your district received the money, or better said, the money was released for the purpose of going to your district, it means there is a crime there. You are the lawmaker. You should chase it.
Yeah, we are doing that. I mean, for us, we will not use the other means, the negative means. We will continue to use the legal means. We have them on records legally. And like I always said, I'm not worried that they have done what they are doing. The only thing I would tell my people is no matter how long it takes us, we will get that money. The money is for us. It is on record that the money is for us. So we will get that money. The district will benefit. And what I don't understand is the fact that there are people from different political parties in a particular district. There are also people in that district who are not part of any political party. So you cannot deny a whole district because of a representative critical stance on the government.
So you think you're holding the money because you've been critical of the administration?
Yeah, so the thing I have been critical on the administration, I mean constructively, I have been critical. And I think the thing that is one of the best way to make me unpopular with my people. But my people there, be it CDC, Liberty Party, ANC, Unity Party, the people understand that, what I'm doing is my job.
But since they are holding the district money because you're critical, why don't you stop being critical so that your district will get the resources it needs?
No, my criticality has to do nothing with what the district has to do. I was sent to represent, so I'm there to also advocate. So once I see what is not right, obviously I will talk about it. Once I see what is commendable, I will commend them. But to think that you use me and put me in yellow gown to go to Freeport to go and be celebrating Yellow Machine, to think that you use me to go and start being part of the legislature mass choir, and to be singing song where the speaker is the bishop for that church and the deputy speaker is the choir director, and all of us will be there singing our different tunes to celebrate this government, even when things are not right, when people are crying and challenges everywhere. People cannot afford to go to school. No job. Imagine the amount of people that just graduated from the university.
And that's why they keep getting your district development money.
They will release that money after we should have exhausted.
After 6 years?
No, they will release that money, Chief. We are using our legal route to get that money. They will release that money. No matter how long it takes, they will release that money.
A lot has happened, and I think we had you here. It was a couple of years back, 2023. You were here, and that was a different era, I would like to say. And now we're in a whole different era again with the new government, and a lot is happening. But quite recently, it has been very dramatic with all you lawmakers there, from the speaker to the deputy and to all of you who are representing your different districts. You just gave a list of, things that are being worked on in your district as a representative. I'd like to know, how is Capitol, regardless of all these dramatical things we have seen as citizens and, voices that are elevated on different platforms, how has it been up there?
Capitol is divided. It's heavily divided. It's openly divided. There is no secret.
Because you don't want to work with
No, there are two blocks. The majority block, that is.
Should you people be having blocks?
There are two.
It has been close to a year since you guys actually divided with majority, and
it's even worse now. As I speak to you, the speaker and his entire team have agreed not to work with us. We have done everything humanly possible. We've been available. what we asked for at the time, we wanted due process. And when Fonati resigned, I mean, that was it. He resigned. And there should be an election. So that was being held. We had an election.
Okay.
And Okun won Honorable Musa Belete. So he automatically became the speaker. So we were under obligation to work with him.
Right.
So we make ourselves available. We go to sections. We've been involved with all of the activities. But anything that has to do with decision making in that place, I mean, the guys don't include us. They just do everything haphazardly, just moving in a very harsh way. It's just sometimes when some of us even coming around, those guys are together, they just remain quiet. They don't want to continue with their conversation.
So is it like you up Capital now? You have like cliques where
There is
some
a
of the
serious
discussions
clique.
are,
Yeah.
and you're kept in the dark. Whenever
Oh
you have,
yes,
like,
yes.
people.
Obviously, we are kept in the
So
dark.
how do you fully represent your different districts?
We
have that ongoing
we are there. We keep fighting for us. We understand that place. We know how it works. No lawmaker, whether the speaker or deputy speaker can, I mean, stop me from doing my work. Just first among equals.
Okay.
So I mean, we are doing what we can do. Like as I speak to you, just a recent Prince Tour were dedicating his advanced Palawa Hut. Okay.
What do you call it that?
It's an advanced Palawa Hut. Downstairs Palawa
And
Hut.
he could say you don't have one in your district.
That's why you're
I agree. I love it. It's beautiful. It's
Okay.
nice. I love it. Well, I won't discredit that. That is very nice. I love the architecture of it. You know, I love the way the kind of work that is being done, even though I've not gone there.
But your initial comment was it doesn't look like you love it.
It's an advanced.
No, it is. I agree
Yes,
with you.
no,
It is
it's an
I
advanced.
agree with
Chief,
you.
downstairs is Palawa Hut. It's a hut,
Okay.
Yeah.
and upstairs is I think office or
Yes.
offices or what kind of event hall.
Mhm.
So,
So back to the dedication. He said
yeah,
something.
imagine a Prince and I we see almost every day.
You were not invited.
We share common borders. It's
Mhm.
not invited.
No, I mean apparently he didn't want to have you
Maybe,
go to
yeah.
his
So
father.
this is what I'm telling you now.
Uh-huh.
The tension there is high. If Prince invites me to that place, a block will have problem with him. Why invite Foco?
But Prince could say, Representative Foco, Prince could say there were times you dedicated project in your district.
You did not
You
invite
did not
him.
invite Yaka
No,
Koluga. You did not invite him.
No, we've always invited each other. Always we've been together. So I'm just telling you some of the tension that exists amongst us over there.
So
Okay.
Capital is not
No.
as beautiful as it
No.
is.
We are not
So-
together like before.
So that brings me to a question because you talked about mass choir being directed by the speaker. With all of these things that are happening, you guys are representing thousands or millions of Liberians up there. And there are a couple of critical issues where you need to get together to collaborate as lawmakers, whether you're on the same side or not. So how does that work with a huge divide? How
So-
does that work?
Things are not working as expected. I mean, like I said, in most cases, when it comes to critical decision making,
Mhm.
I mean, there's a clique that always go into to have those decisions.
So you guys were not involved with the delegation that had to go to Lofa County where they had to
no, the more we are together, man.
Did you now question the speaker because he gave a 48-hour ultimatum to El Jabbar and the National Disaster Management? I don't know how far
The
that
speaker
is.
is a superhero, you know. You just go and make a decision without even supporting those institutions. You just go and just speak randomly.
Mhm.
I mean, what happened in Lofa, all the institutions that went Lofa or recent, they were just a bluff.
We're gonna go there.
The police went to Lofa, I mean, to go do photo shoot, most especially the police director, holding gun in the hand like he was going to the front line. All those things were just mere bluff. It was challenge. Okay, we have the people that are responsible for that. In fact, what they went to do, what are the police, most especially the police director, he went to provoke the situation. Okay, how can you leave from here and go all the way to Lofa? You wasted gas, you use money because you went on our taxpayer money. You just go stop, you didn't even reach. I thought he was going there with all that dedication to go meet with
Yeah, they didn't reach as
the
far.
Guinean military people to go and have conversation. At least he could say, yes, I met with the people, like the way the superintendent was doing there. No matter how tense the place is, the superintendent of Lufa will go there.
Oh yeah.
At another point, they said, okay, ask him there. The superintendent was there with those soldiers. But Gregory left from Masorado with a whole delegation, almost 15 cars in convoy. He went to that place to go enjoy himself, They carry their girlfriends in their cars.
We're gonna go into what's happening with you and Greg.
Wait, were you there to see their girlfriends?
Well, I mean, you know Greg.
So we're gonna go to the Greg situation and so forth. But we want to wrap up on the district. I know you had the rest of it there, but the last time we checked, you had a situation in the district with some homes being built, riot between the police and so forth. What is it? What was the situation?
Gregory now is the superhero now in Liberia. He is untouchable. He's a beloved son of President Bouaka. So he feels that he does anything and nobody will come after him legally.
Okay.
So this place is owned by the community. It has been for the community since the establishment of Liberia.
Which place?
The Rototown community. And that land, everybody around there knows that it is for, Rototown. And I know behind the scene what Gregory has been doing to own that place. He has done everything. And when he started this process, I was aware. I reached out to him.
Okay.
We had conversation.
Is he building there?
Yeah, he's building. He's building a mansion there.
Oh, wow.
He's building a mansion.
So the police director is building a mansion
Gregory is building a mansion,
Rototown.
a personal property. The construction is ongoing now with everything that have happened. But one thing we can assure him, when we complete all of the processes, the community will acquire that property legally. So no matter what he puts there, what he's doing there is wrong. I think you saw that what he did. He humiliated me of recent in the presence of my people.
Was the land vacant before going there? Before he could start the project?
The land was very vacant. The land has been vacant. I remember some years back, the former president, Madam Salif, when she came to construct the ERU facility there, on portion of the land, she reached out to the landowners, which is the community leadership, and the former representative, Mona Pelham, at which time I was the secretary in her office.
Okay.
And I was privileged to have sat in that meeting where the president came and constructed our place. The community opened up because, it was a government facility. And even the water and sewer land that is on the road there, they have a distribution point right on the main road, adjacent the Invisible 11 Park. That place also, the government reached out. When Madam Salif was just about to leave power, the government reached out and had conversation with the community and the community leader, the district representative. And that place was also given because it has to do with government, and the government was doing something that everyone will benefit from.
Okay.
So now that Gregory sees the place to be available because we've not done maybe anything there, we have a future plan to do something there. This guy went and connived with some family members, and he did everything he could do criminally. It is alleged that he went to do a deed. They prepared a deed, and they tried to do that. The first $10,000 that were given to those people.
For a deed to be prepared, there should be a seller.
Exactly. So was there anyone who actually sold that land?
Yes. The first money that was given for that place was $10,000 United States dollars for them to go and set up all what they could set up. He on the road there was to make sure he buttressed them from the back to do everything that was not correct. But he stands to back it because he has interest in the property.
Who are the grantors?
I don't know them. There are some group of guys who claim to own from Mama Poem, even where the American embassy sit. They say they are the owner of it. It goes all the way to Raleigh. They are the original owner of that land.
Including where we are.
Everywhere for them. So get Raleigh. They did get their house interest in the place. You will come and take this place. So, when he started the process, we reached out to him. There are a lot of permanent people that reached out to him and told him that land is not for. There are even people who are in the government. This is one of the things that make me to be late. I just met with two senior government officials who know
in this government
who knows the historicity of that land, and they reached out. They gave us some additional information. We have already gone to the court, but then our lawyer have advised us to do one or two. We are going through the process. As soon as we completed, you will see us again to that place. The community will reclaim that land. That land is not for Gregory.
So what led to the altercation? Did you go there with men to want to disrupt the construction?
No. I went to that place. There was no issue. I think you saw it on video. There was no problem. I just went to discourage the community from going there.
Except that we saw police officers firing tear gas.
It was really
at your direction.
It was a huge tension.
Absolutely nothing happened. The community have called me to go on the land. So I went there to see what was happening because I didn't know that construction have started on that land. So they called me when I reached to the community. We decided to walk on the land. And when I saw the place, I saw the construction going on, and I decided to, but at that time, nobody was working. So I decided to speak to the community that we should continue to engage the law. Let's continue to go through the legal process. Nobody should directly, get at anybody over there. Nobody should destroy any property. Let's respect the law. I was just trying to conscientize the community. All of a sudden, those guys started to engage me in the very, look, there was an attempted assassination on my life.
When you mean those guys, the construction workers?
No, the police.
So police officers are assigned at the construction site.
They are living there. They are primarily living there. They are there day and night.
Is this a police station that you're building?
There is no police station. They have the ERU compound there, but with the property, you have police officers assigned day and night.
The property being built, is it for the police?
No, it's Gregory's personal property.
But he has officers there.
He got officers there day and night, looking at that identical construction. Even that night, when I decided to enter a place for safety, those armed guys came, hitting the place, want to enter to get me out of that place. Just to get my life. And Gregory was clear with me. He told me to choose between the land and my life. If I don't stay away from that land.
He told you that?
Oh, yes.
It's easy to say it. Did Gregory Coleman tell you to choose between the Rutotan land and your life?
My life.
Where did he say that?
He said that even before that day. Before that day, he said that. So when I went on the land, what I saw there.
Did he say that to you in your face?
Gregory said that in my face. Even when Maggie and I were on the phone, when Maggie added Gregory on the phone, you could see the disrespect. They were just insults. The guy was very disrespectful. The guy has become something else in this country. But for us, we won't use what he's using. We won't do what he's doing. I won't confront him violently. I will use every legal means to humble Gregory in this country.
Was that because he asked you to choose between the land and your life? Was it because of that you accuse him of wanting to kill you?
No, Gregory has told me in my face. He said, "Well, Gregory has been passing around talking to people to let it go for us to sit on the table to talk." But I'm not interested in that. What I'm interested in is what's supposed to be done legally. I will do that. If he sees me today, he speak to me. I will speak to him. I'm a Christian. But I'm just sure that this man wants to take away my life.
You accuse him of wanting to take away your life.
That's a huge allegation.
That's what you did. You accused him.
Yes.
The police spokesman, Sam Collins, wrote on his official page that your comments towards his bossman wanting to take your life is for political clout. You're doing it because you want to excite your base.
Yes. So I don't want to respond to Sam Collins if he meant well or if he meant it. Why he didn't use the police page? Sam Collins. I don't want to. People have been reaching out to me about Sam Collins because this is somebody that I have respected over the years. This is somebody I got due respect for. So what we saw that day with the many people that respect him, I have not responded. I will take my time to respond, but Sam Collins is not in my line.
Okay,
I'm not looking at Sam Collins.
You're concerned about
and every other blocker and everything. No. That's not my focus. My focus is Gregory.
Okay.
So when I'm done with Gregory legally. When we humble him, all of them will automatically get humble.
So going back to the legal system, this is no disrespect, but with you're an influential person because you're representative, and then you have Greg, who is heavily supported by the executive to some extent. The president, as you said earlier on, he is maybe the favorite or however it is called, and now you're going to court to be able to handle this not the political way, but in a way that, he would be humbled legally. To what extent do you think that this is not going to have any external, interference from outside, that at the end of the day, you're going to go back to your district with frustration that you're not going to probably win, and he is not going to be humbled as you really want him to be humbled?
In plain terms, do you trust the court?
Do you trust the court?
So basically, I'm engaging this process in different ways.
Okay.
Our local legal ways, and I'm also engaging this process in Gregory country in America. I'm also engaging him from a other country.
In Gregory country, America?
Yes, it is alleged that he's an American.
Okay.
He holds a green card. So I'm also engaging him from his country to inform his country about what he's doing because, the police has been heavily supported by the United States government.
Okay.
the United States government spent a lot of money and still spending a lot of money on the police.
So you were complaining to America?
Oh yes, that he's abusing what they are supporting. They are supporting the police to be law-abiding. They are supporting the police to be professional.
Okay.
They are supporting the police to be saver. And this man now is abusing the people resources that they have invested over the past, I don't know how many years they have invested in Liberia. So now he's wasting the people money. He's damaging the credibility of the police. Trust me, not all police are evil. Not all police are bad. Not all police are, as arrogant as Gregory is.
Okay.
But there are some professional men and women in the police. But Gregory now, as I even speak to you in the police is heavily divided under Gregory's administration. There are serious tension.
You are not in the police.
Level, Chief.
You do not carry police officers around.
Chief, we serve in the security sector in this country for little over 12, 13, 14, 15 years.
You were a policeman before?
No, I wasn't a policeman.
Okay.
I was in the security sector in this country right after high school for over nearly almost 15 or a little over 15 years.
What kind of security job were you doing in security sector?
We'll get to that in subsequent time.
Okay.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
I left the security sector officially in 2021 when I was elected and inducted at the legislature. So I have to leave that job I was doing because I couldn't take oath in both places.
Okay.
So I have to leave that.
Okay.
But I have served in that places while I was working at Orange. I was working there, and while I was also working. So I have worked in that place for a very long time. So the issue of intelligence in this country, we are very definitely. As I speak to you, there are police who are even having personal conversation with me concerning this situation. There are people I see work with Gregory who are having conversation with me.
Okay.
And tell me, do not leave this matter like this.
You're doing it to make Gregory scared?
No, he's aware.
People working with him and still talking to you?
He's aware. Gregory is aware.
Oh, he's aware that people.
He's aware.
People work with him.
He's aware.
And talk to you daily.
Gregory has more fear when he's in the police station as compared to when he's out.
Oh,
he
wow.
feels better and comfortable out there.
No, you're joking.
That's a discovery.
I mean, you're joking.
This is
the headquarters. He's the head of that entity. How will he be afraid?
This is a secret that I'm saying to
This
you.
is like Foko is afraid of being in Rototown, in Matadi, than being on Broadsheet.
Yeah, once you do things that way disunite the people. Obviously, when the people don't like you, you won't feel comfortable to be there.
Okay.
Even in your very home, when you are doing things that are not right with your wife and your children, you will always feel like being on the other side. You will always want to be to entertainment center up to 12 when everybody fall asleep, then you come home.
Okay.
So it is possible.
And you think that's what Gregory Kuma is doing?
Yes.
Okay. So we want to leave the Greg situation, the issue of the threat and the rest of it. You're going to be pursuing your own legal issue now. Let's go to other critical issues happening in the country. You are from Lofa. Although you represent Montserrat County, but Lofa County is your native land, your Kisime. The Guineans are encroaching on a particular piece of land which belongs to the Kisi people. That is what we knew until the Guineans could move on our soil. Why are you lawmakers not taking it serious? The last time a couple of your friends went there, you talk about it in your intro, they were dancing. We are told they spent $200,000 US. You are a lawmaker. Is that information near the truth? Is it the truth or something we are supposed to be doing further research on?
Yeah, that is what we also heard. It is alleged. So until we open, because we have called to ask some questions, but we've not been answered. So apparently everybody on.
Also, you also heard that the people took 200,000 to go to
I also
Lofa.
heard that. So it is alleged that it took 200,000.
So the clicking is
Do you know the size of the people who went to Lofa County? Do you know how many were there?
What I saw in picture for the deputy speaker, that's his district. But then I learned that the legislature. So the legislature went there.
Okay.
So those people that went there, apparently they were around 10, 15, 20.
Around 10, 15, 20 spent close to 200,000?
Chief, and a legislative operation. So you never tell what their operation was.
Was there any money in the budget for such? Do you have money in your budget?
I have no idea about that. I don't know. So when we get back, on Thursday, tomorrow we'll be back to work. So when we get back on Thursday, we'll definitely engage with leadership to know what actually unfolded. But the issue with Guinea and Liberia, Guinea is taking advantage of this country.
You are a lawmaker.
Yeah, Guinea is taking advantage.
You think so?
Yeah, that land is not for Guinea. As per what I know, that is our land. And that land is owned by Liberia.
Okay.
And even portion of Guinea. portion of what is considered to be Guinea is for Liberia.
Okay.
But at that time, whoever that was in power, they overlooked those kind of things, and we lost most of our land. So I think the president has not really been serious about solving this problem.
President Baga has not been serious?
He's not really been serious.
The last time the president was in Conakry, and you say he has not been serious?
Since the president came from Conakry, imagine as a leader in this country, I don't know what's unfolding. What's about you?
I mean, maybe because you are talking too much. That's why they are not
this is about
providing you.
leadership. There are some things in leadership that we don't come with to public until you're giving us that green letter. This can go to the public.
Okay.
So I mean, what is happening over there? I mean, there are a lot of different allegations about sand money, about mineral, about all those different issues. I mean, everything is just speculation. Everybody's speculating. So, I mean, I think it's predicated upon the government to communicate with its citizens.
You asked what the president is doing. Part of what he did was to suspend the mining operations of one BK.
So it is not confirmed that the mining story is true. So it is confirmed now. So by suspending that operations, so who owns that company? Who gave that company license to go there? How did they go there?
Okay.
That was the boundary that was shown to them, that you cannot go this way, but you should operate this way.
Okay.
So we need to ask all of those hard questions. Was it the government of Liberia through lands and mines, or was it people that have authority in this government that use their influence or whatever to get them there? How did that company? Who were they doing the mining for? Who owns the mineral that come from over there? Who has been owning the previous minerals that were taken from there? 8 minerals were taken from there.
Okay.
So I mean, those are the different hard questions. But the government needs to talk to us. We've been left in limbo. But now to see government talking about equipment or taxes, the young men who are already doing their how you call it?
We're gonna go there.
Yeah,
we're gonna go to the government latest decision to want to increase regulatory fees and so forth.
So the government is not serious when it comes to LOFA.
What is the best thing you think can happen in the LOFA situation? You are a lawmaker.
This is a government. This is not a community leadership. This is a country leadership. This is a sovereign country. Finding Guinea coming on our land to come and take our flag down. That's the biggest insult ever to a country.
If you were in the shoes of President Boubacar.
Oh no, they couldn't do that. If I were the president of this country, they can't do that.
What would you have done?
No, they can't do that. I keep that, but they can't do that. I mean, I want to say that on the radio now, but they can never do that if I were the president of this country. No, they can't do that.
Do you think the president is weak?
No, he's very weak. They can't do that. For a man to leave his home and come to your house where your wife and your children are seated, that man enter your room, he takes water and whistle on all your mattress, break all your bed down, and put you and your children out of that home. Oh, man, chief, that's the biggest disgrace. How can you be a man in your home and your family and somebody cannot rely on you to defend them?
Somebody is saying the president is trying to exercise patience and wisdom. I mean,
which wisdom?
He doesn't want to escalate the situation.
Escalate which situation? The situation has been escalated where our land has probably been taken, where our flag was taken down. The flag of this country was taken down, Oliver. Those guys now, they are on our side of the land. They have asked our people. They have shut that place down. Nobody goes in, nobody come out. They have stopped everybody from. In fact, there's a boundary. You have to stay far away from that place. No matter who goes there, you have to stay away. And you tell me the president is not weak? The president is weak. That land is our land. And Guinea cannot take that land. They are still joking. There will come a time that we will stand up as leaders, most especially the sons and daughters of LOFA. If President Boubacar cannot defend our land, I can assure President Boubacar that land is our land. We're going to defend that land.
Against
Guinea not going to take that land.
Against the government.
Oh yeah, we're still looking up to the government.
So
we're still looking up to the government.
And the government is saying
whatever agreement the president had in Guinea, we don't know that agreement.
And that's exactly
whatever he agreed with the Guinean government, we don't know that agreement.
Do you suspect that he agreed on something different?
I want to believe the allegation that the president said, okay, my man, maybe there was some unorthodox issue that went on.
Okay.
And the president knew that he was in error. So I think the best compromise is to compromise a portion of that land. That's what I think. I mean, it has been insinuated all around.
Okay.
We've gone almost a month now.
Mr. President got back and he actually addressed the nation. He said a lot of things without saying anything. I don't know if that's the best way to say it.
I said I wasted my time that evening on the radio.
But at the end of the day, Liberians are still looking forward. For me, I'll go back to you guys, the lawmakers. Liberians are still looking forward to the lawmakers.
You don't depend on that.
It's fun, huh?
No, don't depend on our place.
You're part of the people.
No, not depend on our place. Don't depend on our place.
So you're
that
saying
place, that place is a sub-bread.
so you're saying the Liberian people should not depend on the House of
That
Representatives.
place is a sub-bread to the executive. Anything Bwaga say, that what happened there.
Because
So,
you have a regime speaker. Is
oh
that what you're
yeah,
trying
it's
to say?
anything the president says today.
Representative Foucault, this is about
You
another
have-
person coming
you
to
have the
Liberia, and you
power-
say we should not depend on.
You have the power to summon.
Someone who? The
You
president?
you even have the power
Yeah,
to authorize
exactly.
civil war in the country. You have the power to authorize the country to go to war.
Yeah,
And you say we should not depend on you.
Under who leadership? Under Speaker
you know.
Kun leadership?
You had.
So you know how the
Greg
legislature
there.
operate now? Anything the executive branch post on their social media or agree upon, the legislature automatically agree upon it, the House of Representatives.
Wow, you're finished.
I don't want to get to the Senate because I'm not there. I don't know what happens there.
Okay.
But the House of Representatives, if today the executive branch posts on the media that all representatives of Liberia are fired,
Whoa.
Even those who are fired will celebrate it.
they will celebrate it. That's how that play has been made to be. So, I mean, no matter how you stand tall in that place, you on your own. If Bwaga doesn't agree, if President Bwaga doesn't agree, nothing happens.
You're saying like
So-
you have given up.
No, I have not given up. In fact, this is when I'm very strong. And watch me on Thursday and Tuesday sections. I'm still strong, and Liberia will remember me on the positive side of advocacy. I'm not going to give up.
And I would
So Richard got back from Lo-Fi County along with members of the legislature. So you guys went back to work, right? But was there any moment where you guys had a conversation about what was done in
No, it's
Lo-Fi
only
County?
amongst the majority bloc.
Okay.
Ah,
Yeah, it's only in the midst of the majority.
So the
bloc.
president is calling you people back. You're supposed to be returning on tomorrow,
Yeah.
according to the communication we got. They're calling you for restructuring of the budget. I mean, there is this supplementary budget passage that they want you to authorize. The next thing is the printing of new banknotes. How did you receive the communication?
We saw the same communication. I mean, it came in our chat room. We've been informed. I was just in the speaker's office yesterday.
Okay.
So I'm being informed that we'll be there
Oh,
tomorrow.
he allows you to go to his office?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. No, I thought it was bad.
Exactly. So how do you-
I thought it was bad to the point where you
You
can't
guys
enter.
don't see
No,
eye to eye.
so we have a rules over there. We have
Okay.
the root over there.
Mhm.
I mean, no matter who you are having conversation with in your office as a representative, your colleague can walk in your office anytime.
Okay.
Except that office is locked, he cannot boss it. So no matter who the speaker is with in that legislature,
Mhm.
once he's in that office, I, as a representative, can walk in that office. Then now he can, maybe if he's not prepared to have conversation with me based on his guests,
Mhm.
he can ask me, Honorable. He also has a conference room there.
Mhm.
Okay. He either go with his guests there, or he asks he and I to go there, or he asks me to come back like in the course of 1 hour or 2 hours so that we can have that conversation.
Okay.
So the speaker, the deputy speaker know that doors are open to every lawmaker, because those staffs who are taking care of
They
those
will
doors,
lock you up in their offices one day.
we yet to see that.
Okay.
But I know the guys know the weight that I carry.
Okay.
I mean, legislatively, they know the weight that I carry.
Uh-huh.
They know how
They
influential
can
and
still lock you
powerful
up
I
though.
am.
T5 and Richard Kun got police.
Together.
So Tifa and
They
Richard
got, they got
Kun-
EPS.
Tifa and Richard Kun wish to not get in problem with me.
Okay.
Okay.
They wish to not get in problem. Even with everything that is happening now,
Mhm.
they are still talking behind the scenes.
So-
People, be patient, you will get your money.
Okay.
Be patient, your district will get the money.
Uh-huh.
Just yesterday, they were even having conversation with me again.
So you went to the speaker on the issue of the communication rating for the special session. What did he say?
So he said, we'll have conversation. There will be executive section as soon as we resume tomorrow. So we're yet to hear what he has to say. So apparently, he wanted to have met with the leadership
Mhm.
before saying anything. And so I want to respect that. And we hope to hear from him tomorrow.
You are a lawmaker. Supplementary budget. After passing $1.2 billion budget and having it operational, do you find it prudent for the country to have another supplementary budget passed? At about this one?
Chief, I told you, I think you follow when I didn't vote for the budget
Okay.
because I knew it was unrealistic. And I knew there were a lot of drama surrounding the budget. But
Mhm.
other people thought that I was doing it for political reasons.
Okay.
Today, just in 3 to 4 months, they are recalling us. Imagine the money that's being spent now to just call us, because as they call us, they will pay us.
1 month without taxes.
They will pay us. That's waste of resources.
Okay.
When Tottenham does not have the kind of facility to take care of people, when you have G.W. Gibson, you have Nesedo School, you have all other government institutions, you have the hospitals.
They're protesting at Phoebe Hospital.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, everything is happening. So you just come to waste another money when we could just sit in there and make that decision. Representative Jason Sipo even spoke about it the other time. He said, Honorable Speaker, there are some things coming out that the executive will want us to work with.
Let's remain
here for the next 5 to 10 days so that we can solve those problems before we leave. Because the government calling us back, it will cost the government some money.
And Sipo is from the opposition.
He's from the opposition.
He should not be concerned about government wasting money.
It's about law for country.
Okay.
The money that you're taking now to spend to call us back, you could use that money to solve different problems. So I think what they are calling us back for, I think the government is being mean to its citizens. So everything we're doing about the whole government, I think the whole thing is just about the government.
What happened to the money we got? What happened to our Liberian dollars? I don't see tier money these days. I mean, Liberian dollar available.
Oh, you can see the money.
Why is the government contemplating on printing new money? Will you vote for printing of new money?
So let me go there to know why they want us to print new money. When those reasons are genuine for the sake of the country, I could support it. When those reasons are not genuine, I will tell the Liberian people why I'm not supporting it like I did to the budget. So I need to go there on Thursday to actually understand why the government wants us to print some money and how much money do they want us to print. And the money that in the country now, what have happened to that money and why do they want us to print money?
Okay, now we're gonna go to other issues today, yesterday, the day before yesterday, and I mean almost every day, Honorable Foko, the government will issue a particular circular informing citizens of new fees to be paid. I take you to the latest one from the National Tourism Authority of Liberia. You know, I take you to the Tourism Authority. Then I take you to the Liberia Revenue Authority.
And fire service also.
So the government of Liberia mandated that taxes will be leaving from 12% to 13% and later on to 15% value added tax. What is it? Is it prudent? You know, the next one is Liberian citizens who are desirous of attaining police clearances. I mean, you come into with Greco again. They have increased the police clearance money. You know, the police clearance fees in a different category from very, very lower fees to something higher up. Now, how you call this thing? Nightclubs, hotels, different businesses, barber shops, including a salon. Different small businesses, Kobo shops, small businesses are now required to have annual, registration paid to government. Some say government want to make money so that they can do a lot of projects. Some say this is putting additional burden on people who do not have money. Where do you stand as a lawmaker?
So, my honest opinion to this is, most especially when I saw, I think there's something about the price of rice increment, right? So, I remember at some point in time where President Weah, when we had such a situation in the country, President Weah called all of the rest dealers, the top businesses people, and told them to trap the rice price down, and the government will be responsible to pay that money that the citizens are supposed to pay.
The subsidy.
Yeah, the subsidy, and government provided subsidy for that. Okay, now you have increased taxes to the extent that you are even requesting our musicians,
content creators,
the content creators who help to free our stress. And those people, imagine our country has not been monetized. So what I think government should have focused on first, focus on the country being monetized, demand all of the businesses in Liberia to use, our songs and everything, our jingles, let them use their jingles as our local songs. You need to empower the industry first. Make sure that they start to make money from their songs. The song the young men sing in the country, they only play them and make money when you call them for talent show and they charge you. But all those songs, we have all those songs on our phone and we don't buy them, we don't pay for them.
Okay.
They are only doing those things out of passion. The men are already struggling before they even do one song to go to studio. They have to pass around, ask people for assistance. Before they even shoot one video, they have to even come to, even with a very government official. Now we just want to, the government wants to kill the
content creators.
The content creators, they want to kill, because I think they think that they are getting unpopular through these people. They want to kill all of the industries. What are you doing? All of the movies the young people have been making in the country, they have never made even $500 US from these things. They don't make money from their songs. How many persons in Liberia go on YouTube to buy music? How many persons go on these different platforms to go and pay for songs? We don't do that. Okay, so as a government, the first thing you need to do is set up a system that will protect these people, that will protect their content, that will protect them. They will start to get money. You will find a content creator going to the used car garage or to the car garage to buy a new car.
Okay.
You will find a content creator going to show you a new house. Maybe he just launched a content, like you see what happened in Nigeria and what happened in Ghana and other places. Once you participate in 2-3 movies, you automatically become settled.
Oh, yeah.
Because whatever money that comes from there. So the first thing the government needed to do, this is why I say the government can just jump, they start doing things. It is not wrong. It has become wrong that those people don't already have anything.
Okay.
And you are going to ask them for nothing. And those people who don't have anything, you're going to ask them for something.
Okay.
Where do they take the money from? They said, and the money where they put here to collect that for all to pay. For them to pay government officials, for them to pay ministers. You know, they just created the tourism terrain.
Yeah.
So the new people they employing there. What do they pay now?
So away from tourism, you know, away from the content creators,
We have the
Liberia National Fire Service came up. The fire service is asking for people to obtain fire certificates in the country. So, for example, number one is the commercial buildings. We'll have to pay $100. Fire certificate. You know, factory industry complex, logging company, hotel, filling station, airlines, go and down on people. Then it comes down to warehouse, motel, cinema, video club, bar and restaurant, jewelry shop, filling station, you know, store residence, a local non-governmental organization, stationery store, pharmacy, drugstore, photo studio, computer lab, generator, machine shop. Everybody can, you know, fix the generator. Then you talk about printing press, dry cleaning, bakery, boutique, business, and these institutions. I mean, these businesses listed here on the fire service, you know, yearly payment, something. Are the same businesses listed under the Liberia, you know, tourism authority. So they're going to be paying some money to tourism to obtain tourism certificate.
And they're also
fire service is also asking them, you know, to pay additional money. We are also told,
and people are also purchasing extinguishers.
Thank you. So we are also told that Wash Commission will be asking all the entities to also provide their sanitation certificates. They want to know whether your business got a toilet. If you do not have toilet, all of that arrangement at the end of the year, you will have to obtain a sanitation certificate, you know, before they can allow your business to move forward. As a lawmaker, what are you going to be pushing for? A consolidated regulatory payment, or we keep it the way the government doing it? Every entity can you pay a 50-50-50.
So what I think the government need to focus on first, as a government, we need to look at what the people stand to benefit. What have we done for the people to impose the taxes on them? Okay. There is no job creation in the country. You know where the North will come from? That one that they say they will go to people whom you're already living in to go collect, you must pay the other certificate, pay for the other certificate. That's where the North will come from. Because some of those people over there, they have not worked for the past 10-15 years. Okay. Some people are just surviving some kind of way. You're going to ask those people. So the first thing we taught this Harvard University government, because they're the most civil and educated government. Okay. We thought you guys were connected. We thought they knew where to take it from. We thought Liberia's story would have changed after 1 or 2 years. But instead of Liberia making progress, Liberia is retrogressing. We are going behind. All the taxes, what have we done for the entertainment industry? So those taxes are necessary, but not now. So you have to empower the people first, then you can ask them for what you empower them with.
A teacher just texted me and he said, if the government will decide to impose all of these things on their schools, they will increase school fees.
So it comes back to the citizen.
Okay.
So instead of the citizen voting for a government that will come to make life easier for them, the citizens themselves have voted for a government that will come to put trouble. So that one woman asked me in the morning, say, my son was listening to the radio last night. They think when they put on so the government that will voted for that to come put trouble or will vote for. So citizens have becoming very frustrated.
Okay.
So all the taxes you see them collecting today, Chief, that just to buy President Bouaka $1.2 million. You see now President Bouaka is bidding The other mansion is even more than the executive mansion. He's building that right now. We talk about the $10 million mansion in Lofa.
Okay.
President Baka children now, they all on fishing, or on the luxury boats around the world enjoying themselves. Everybody now flying. The probably now a private jet in the operating. So you probably got to sustain those things. So there are a lot of things happening. All the boys now, they are positioning themselves in a way that, because the boss, I talked to one of my very close friends in the government, and I asked him, I said, the people say money been too hard in your administration. And I said, Labrempo, Labrempo can take job away from there. The way things going now, we show that will not come by here. So I give him my own money. Also, I imagine the kind of mindset those boss came to power with. So everything the guys are doing, it's just going right back on the ordinary people. Because when you take money from Kobo Shah, they pay the money and buy their 200 bowl. It will go to 300 bowl. They lay Baba Shah there along the road where the beginning and call here for 150, 200 for the beginning. When get mad, the minute now will take it to Farah because the minute got to collect money for that same money, they also can give it to government.
That's right.
The man will not cross the shop because of that. He will remain open, but he will increase the price. Who suffers? The ordinary man suffer.
What are you guys going to do? Because you have the responsibility as the people's representative.
So listen to us tomorrow and next week and see what the advocacy will be. But what again? The region speaker is there. The region speaker is there.
That's where
it's frustrating.
Wow,
it's frustrating. Wow.
Because with all these things that are happening,
the lawmaker should be the ones to erect the chapter and say, look, our people do not have these things, and so you cannot come up with the kind of the kind of restriction. But unfortunately, you said, even if you decide to cry, the speaker is not going to listen.
Oh yeah, that play has become a sub-bread, like I said, of the executive.
Okay.
I play anything the executive says that what happened. And the good thing about that play, the good thing and also bad thing about that place, the majority decides.
And he has the majority.
He has the majority. So the majority decides. So anything he wants to happen over there, whether I'm angry or not, they call him Mr. Osa. As soon as we start to express, it's a Osa.
Take it back.
Take it back. Take it back, Mr. Osa. So no matter how you are frustrated, the 23 or 26 of us, we can vote against. Or when the 43 vote for, the 43 has a day.
So you mean there is no hope for the Liberian people under the gavel of Speaker Kung?
No hope. Kung is a deputy junior board to the president office. But anything the president very strategic. The president take Medira Cooper and assign Medira Cooper to that board.
Okay.
So anything that President Barack wants to happen, it doesn't have to see the board. Get to the board, get to the office in my care.
No.
We want this to happen.
I didn't hear that.
President Medira drafts issue hour 1.
Take it back.
President Barack assigned Medira Cooper his legal
senior political advisor.
Didn't you hear the senior political advisor to the president saying that she's a spouse of the speaker?
Yeah,
she did not say President Barack assigned her to the speaker.
My man, we take clear. My man, you in your real left. Real left now. The speaker of my man, you will hear the one. The time you were represented, Jeremy. Medira Cooper can go behind.
Maybe that time she didn't see the man.
She saw the man.
She didn't actually fall in love.
But the man I was loved at that time.
Who determined when somebody can fall in love?
You not see Medira going behind there?
We don't know.
Yeah, handsome me like Medira come. I'm getting nothing. They can't give me project money.
No, do you want her?
Eh?
You don't want her, so she doesn't want you.
So do you think Medira will come to you when you become speaker?
Oh, my man, I bet you tomorrow when I speak up, Medira also come. I get. So I get so smart. Right now, you think if Kun lead that speakership today after 1 week, Medira gone. Medira is on a mission. You're I'm the speaker. As soon as I see Fini when I brother can finish.
Of course.
I think you are Rachel Kun.
But on a more serious note, the legislature was considered to some extent a safe haven, for Liberians to channel their grievances through the lawmakers, and then they would go there, have a discussion, and just find solutions. But now, as it is, the legislature is crippled. And it seems really frustrating for Liberians to listen to you speak that way, because you've been one of the people very vocal, very, up there whenever it comes to serious discussions in the country. So the question is there hope for Liberians? Because you're talking about the legislature is basically
under this government, I think there is no hope.
Liberians.
Under this government, I think there is no hope.
So should Liberians just brace themselves and
They should
keep
just
moving
brace
forward.
themselves. We will continue to stand up. We will continue to fight against those odds, those bad odds in society. But the government now is operating on one bridge.
Okay.
Yes.
Few days ago, we're going political now. The real politics. Few days ago, the president nominated for Senate confirmation the commissioner for the National Elections Commission, the chairperson of the National Elections Commission, Jonathan Weider. This man is on record of pronouncing the UP as a first round winner when the then chairperson of the Elections Commission was still putting together the electoral results. Statements he made towards the CDC were condescending. They were very demeaning. He characterized the Southeast as, after nothing them, pour all the number together, Nima alone and swallow it. So pundits are beginning to suspect and beginning to project that he's not going to be an independent chairperson of the Elections Commission. How are you receiving his appointment?
That man should not be confirmed. That man, look, you see, the strategy here is very simple. And just watch how things happen. As soon as they appointed that man, Dillon was seen on radio saying that the Unity Party government know how to maintain power.
That's right. That's what he said.
Okay. So the government has realized that they are unpopular in the eyes of the Liberian people. And the Liberian people have started calling for 2029 when it was still 2025. In fact, just in 2024, Liberian people started calling for 2029. So the president is aware that they won't be re-elected. So the only alternative that they are left with now is to cheat. And Dallon confirm it by saying that the Unity Party know how to keep power. But one thing we can say to them, that man should not be confirmed. I don't have that authority. I don't have that power. But he will not be confirmed. And one of the things that most of the senators that should understand, I think almost 20 of those senators, how many of them will be going to election 2029? 15 of them will be going to election 2029. So this is not just about one group of people, it's about everybody. But I'm very definite with my different engagements I've had with some of my brothers, big brothers in the Senate. He won't be confirmed. And he should not be confirmed. Mr. Boakai should withdraw that identical appointment. The Liberian people will stand up to that. This is non-political. But the Liberian people think with the different views I have gotten from around, even from some very close Unity Party professional people, they have said that is not right. One of my professors just yesterday was telling me, he said, I'm a very strong supporter of the Unity Party. But what the president did with a guy who was an active player within the Unity Party to make election commission chair, that was totally unfair. But I can tell you, Mr. Boakai should be looking for the next nominee to nominate that person.
There are instances where the laws will be very clear, yet and still the president will still go about, violating. The Supreme Court ruled the last time, ordering Kufuor to go back and continue serving as speaker. The executive still kept the police, the EPS behind Richie Kun at the time. A flagrant violation of the Supreme Court order. So there is a precedent case here where the president would not listen to legal opinions and judgments. In the event where, at the end of the day, the senators you so much believe in decide to confirm Weider, and we go to 2029 election with the issue from Dillon and other people that they know how to keep power, signaling that they have the ability to cheat, and CDC is that weak party. They say your party weak, and your party will concede, they will do for the sake of peace. They'll call your citizen and cry, and at the end of the day, they'll say, go back, we will prepare for 2036. What are you going to do if the CDC is cheated? Especially when you have your tally sheet in your possession, showing that you won the election, but yet and still, Weider is announcing different things.
First of all, I don't want to discuss the issue of Weider announcing anything. I know Weider will not be the election commission chair.
Do you really trust?
Yeah, that which I know.
Okay.
I mean, that which I know. I know he won't be. There are other things I won't say here, but he won't be the election commission chair. However, whoever becomes the election commission chair, cheating should not be on your mind, because no result that was made of cheating will be accepted in this country.
You've said that before.
I'm telling you now. There were others who said that, but I'm telling you now.
CDC said that in 2011.
Absolutely.
CDC said that in 2011. And
no cheating result be a cheating result for CDC,
Mhm.
be a cheating result for Unity Party.
Okay.
No form of cheating results will be accepted here. If Mr. Boaka make an attempt to cheat, Mr. Boaka will be met with the resistance of Liberians.
John Solo said that to Ellen. Akarego said that to Ellen in 2011. Yet and still, the same Nelson Freeman, who is the deputy police director, led a group of police officers with the army and so forth. They went to your headquarters so that you can be celebrating November 7th because they kill your people there and nothing you do out of it.
You know how many years
so,
you're talking about?
another big more you're making.
That was since 2011. This is 2026.
What has changed?
There are a lot of changes. CDC, I mean, look, there are a lot of different changes. Let's just erase that. Mr. Boaka cannot do that. We go to a free, fair, and very transparent election. Any attempt in whatever way to cheat the Liberian people, whoever does that will meet a heavy resistance.
Somebody saying you're making people. I mean, Greg Kuma is going to come outside with all of, all of the guns. I mean, he will come out with your guns. They could put some of the military people
Chief,
outside. They could do this and that.
Chief,
what will you do?
Chief, let me tell you, Gregory has been, all I think Gregory been doing is bluffing. We're discussing that more than 2,000 men. We're discussing that more than 2,000 men. We're discussing the entire security sector in this country. I can give you a statistic of the entire security sector in this country. Gregory can do that. That is a bluff. It's a mere bluff. He cannot do that. He does not have the span to do that. Gregory can never. He will never make that attempt. No, right after my legal processes, I told you, I said, Gregory will be humble. We will humble that young man. We will tell him that that job is for the Liberian people. He's been given the privilege to operate within that identical space. He should not abuse it.
Because people who want to cheat will assign serious gunmen to the
forget
to the election commission and say, look, announce the thing, do whatever announcement you want to do. People who want to cheat will assign men you know, at the election commission.
There are people in this country yesterday who died for what we are enjoying today.
Okay.
Okay? There are people yesterday who lost their properties for what we are enjoying today. There are men yesterday. You listen to.
Are you taking into consideration that your political leader is President Weah?
No, President Weah is not the owner of the CDC.
Okay.
President Weah
in 2011 he was
the political leader of this.
Go ahead.
President Weah is the political leader of the CDC.
Okay.
President Weah's decision is not absolute on the party. The party has the National Executive Committee, and absolutely there will be no interference. There will be no interference. When President Weah wins as president, for which I'm sure he will be the next president of this country.
Okay.
I mean, the presidency this time around the election is a walk in the park. I mean, the only thing I can tell you that whoever that is appointed to that place may not be having the face to announce that election result. No, okay, wait, another person will announce that election result. But President Weah is the next president of this country, comes 2029. It's a walk in the park, comes 2029. No, Chief, you've been seeing me going around the country of recent.
So you're saying zero tolerance to cheating?
Very certain.
Absolutely zero tolerance. The Unity Party does not have that span to do that. They don't have it. They will meet resistance.
Oh, God, I want tear gas will make you run away.
Chief, they will meet resistance. The CDC of 2011 is different. The CDC has men.
They went to your yard.
The opposition has men.
They went to your yard in 2011 and gunned down your people. What do you do?
Chief, that was 2011. This is 2026. We are discussing 2029.
You were hiding in Papi Solo and Peace.
Those were our first experience.
You were hiding in protecting President Weah.
Chief, that was our first experience, President Weah. That was the first experience.
Okay.
As a leader. In politics, that was the first experience. So whatever approach he used that time, fine. If he continued that approach, okay, that is for him. We are talking about the CDC. We are talking about the opposition. This is the opposition. This is the opposition decision. It is not just the CDC decision.
So if he decides to say, look, gentlemen, you know why? Even though we won, but the men don't want to take care. Will you not listen? Will the CDC not listen to?
No, even Mr. Weah cannot say that.
You sure?
He can never say that. How can Mr. Weah win and somebody wants to take it away and he comes to no. He can't say that.
You're saying CDC 2026 is different from CDC a couple of years
far
back.
Different.
Quite recently, you saw how your headquarters was bulldozed, and just before that happened, countless times
people expected that you would have resisted.
That was a land issue that was in court. Okay. That is someone else's property.
Okay.
So that issue is different.
Okay.
What we're talking about, we're talking about the birth rights of all Liberians.
Okay.
This country is for all of us. This country is not only owned by Mr. Boaka. No, all of us own this country. So Mr. Bwaka does not have that absolute authority to decide.
You want to have barriers and t-shirts.
Chief,
The government going to have guns and bombs and ammunition.
Chief, I can tell you.
And weapons and train killers.
Chief, the securities here, there are a lot of refined people in the security sector.
Okay.
I mean, we have conversation with these people. No security man coming waste himself for Mr. Bwaka here. No man coming to risk his life for Mr. Bwaka here. I mean, we stand up to that. There will be heavy resistance, but I don't even want to discuss that. But that won't be possible. It won't be. That's why I told Janga, I said, Janga, you got to be serious.
Oh, he's not serious?
Oh, you got to be serious. If he's serious, wherever he's serious is, he got to elevate it to another level.
Okay.
He got to stand up as a party chairman. He has to be vocal, and his voice has to be elevated. The CDC of yesterday is not the CDC of today. The CDC got men, and there will be heavy resistance. You tell him it's a big year, Mr. Boya. You probably who saw who left the field. You think he prepared to give us a hat on? A big year. The way the guys are already making the government unpopular, Mr. Boya. There's a gentleman know my own power already. So, but Mr. Boya always told them, say this is about you, not me.
Okay.
Because I'm already on my way out. So it's about those people, and it will be them versus us. This country, it will be them versus Liberians. And those guys will be considered outsider because they want to spoil this country. And we will not allow them to spoil this country.
So Mr. Bwaka was elected by scores of Liberians. And that was based on the promises he had made to Liberians across the board. That he was going to be here to rescue the nation. And he did not specify exactly, what sector he was going to rescue. So as a whole, he was talking about Liberia as a country, the 15 political subdivisions we have. And now with everything that's happening again, people are wondering, why do we still have some hierarchies of the Unity Party to keep talking about 2029 when some of the promises are yet to be fulfilled?
It depends on the
So
cheating.
what exactly do you
No,
say
the
to
cheating, they
that?
want cheat. They don't just put the secret also. But no, they don't buy, no member. They mean a happy player. So
What do you mean?
There is a tendency. There is a,
Happy player. What does that
Jada is playing double game now. The man when you get ready, the Unity Party people there. So now when he hears something and they want care him, they ready and go spin it. You say something for them to be happy, to give them hope. I mean, the man is raising false hope into the hearts of the Unity Party people.
you think he's trying to lead them?
try to?
It's up to him. That is Dylan's decision.
There is a tendency in this country, Representative Foucault, that the president always have some presidential immunity.
Mm-hmm.
There are some things the president can do. When he leaves power, nobody can go after him to do stuff. It is the lieutenants of the president that would normally suffer, get in the court, do this. As a Lofien, a kissy man, Joe Bwaka being your kinsman, just honest and vastly, what would that be?
Well, my honor advice to that man. Let him take him from any plenty property beneath. He walking sling all the horses. There are presidents that built machine yesterday.
Okay.
Let him forget about that thing. Let him focus on the Liberian people. Were hoping that he could do better. The other Papa Lee, all the plenty things have been there and focus on helping the Liberian people.
Okay. I want you to listen to your Secretary General. This is Jefferson Tambakoti, the Secretary General of the Coalition for Democratic Change. Listen to him and let's see what you make of it.
He will do it. This time around, we implore him to say, his extended relative, Mr. Seto Lucifer, to be appointed at the National Election Commission. Mr. Parker, we can say to you, he will not stay in our office 1 minute after 2020. After 2029, October 10. Now 1 minute. Anything falling short of that, he will be a citizen of the cemetery. We're going to show you that. But 1 minute, just stand up. We respect that. And he knows that fully well. And the Liberian people are prepared for her more than ever before. Even his extended relative, Mr. Seto Lucifer, to be appointed at the National Election Commission. Mr. Parker, we can say to you, he will not stay in our office 1 minute after 2020. After 2029, October 10. Now 1 minute. Anything falling short of that, he will be a citizen of the cemetery. We're going to show you that.
This was in reference to the threat of cheating. And your Secretary General said, an attempt for that to happen, President Bwaka will not spend 1 minute in the presidency. If it intends to want to cheat, he will be a citizen of the cemetery. Rep Foucault. How do you view that statement?
There are consequences. When you do anything that is unlawful, there are consequences.
So you support the SG statement?
Yes. Yes, there are consequences. When you do anything that is wrong, there are consequences. We will not support any unlawful act. Stealing election is an unlawful act.
Okay.
So there are consequences.
The consequences for correcting
There are
election,
many consequences.
that will make people
They can jail you.
that will make people
They
seriously
can
unhappy.
pressure you.
Okay.
There are many things that can happen. Sometimes when the citizens stand up to you as a president, as old as Boga, you know, Boga, I want to say all attention and thing. And also, there are many things that will happen. Oh yeah, and we will continue to engage the process as legal Liberians. We're not going to sit here and say, oh, you know, no. We're going to have a peaceful process, but that process will be engaged. We're going to engage the process. So, Mr. Boga, without it, no. I support the edging statement.
The CDC is not sounding peaceful as people used to say.
That's how I told you the CDC of yesterday. No, we are sounding peaceful. We are just being straight to the point.
No. I mean, the CDC used to be.
But Mr. Boga told you yesterday that if anybody cheats him, there will be no Liberia.
The CDC used to be the party where the political leader will say for the sake of peace and so forth. I mean, you talk about President Boga. This is what he said.
I think they will see this election, they will not lie. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country. If you think they will see this election, they will not lie. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country. Do it, that's the end of this country. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country.
Oh yeah, 2023.
I mean that statement.
That the reason. That the reason why.
For us,
oh, you were scared. The reason why you the power.
No, it was a democratic process.
Okay.
It was a democratic process.
No, I thought because Boga.
So no, for us, we're not in this country.
Okay.
Boga does not love this country.
Okay.
Boga doesn't love this country. So he felt in his mind that if he doesn't get a presidency, Liberia should come to an end.
Okay.
And how selfish he is, or he was. But we're not going to end the country. No.
So what will you do?
There are consequences.
Okay.
They are unspecified consequences. Very unspecified.
So the peaceful party is no longer peaceful.
We are peaceful. When we're talking about unspecified consequences, when your children, when you say don't steal, or when your child steal, you get different consequences. Somebody can point out, and somebody get mean with food. There are different consequences.
Before we go to the lines, what else? We didn't ask you.
So we just think that the government actually lied to the Liberian people. They have not been able to meet up with their different promises. With all of the tension they created here in the past years during the administration of Mr. Weah. I mean, this is one of the reasons. This is one of the reasons that Madam Salif did not want to support Mr. Boga.
Okay.
This is one of the reasons because Madam Salif told us that this old man could not make decisions. So today we see that happening, but we can assure Mr. Boga that comes 2029, the presidency is a walk in the park for Mr. Weah, and any attempt to go beyond that to take the Liberian people decision for granted, I mean, there are unspecified consequences.
Okay, unspecified consequences. Frank Safoko Jr., the representative of District Number 9, Montserrat County, and a stalwart of the Congress for Democratic Change is our guest. Crime Stoppers Liberia is our sponsor here on the radio. Let's take a break to be right back.
From the center to interior,
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Okay, Crime Stoppers Liberia, 086 500 104 0776 104 104 are the numbers to join the conversation. My name is Klein. Alexa is here. Our guest is Representative Frank Safoko. He said, and I quote, there will be unspecified consequences if an attempt is made to steal the election result for whether CDC or Unity Party. He said, no man should ever venture in wanting to cheat in the elections of 2029. Let's talk to the first person. Go ahead, sir. How are you? How you doing? Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Okay. Hello, sir. How you coming on?
We are great. Quickly, 1 minute, 2 minute call on the line.
Yeah. That is the Honorable Institute, Honorable Safoko. How you doing, sir? Yeah, this is Vanny Kiati, 1 million reaction follower of Abraham Boston William. You see, Bro, okay, thank you for the topic on our discussion. But the government that will care I'm for April. Hello, April. The people said that the government or you for the area experience in government.
Okay.
This is a big April Fool that we get in this country today.
Okay.
The government don't have nothing to do for the citizens. To all the government get to do to make the citizens suffer. That's what they're doing.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my brother.
Good evening to student guests.
Good evening. Quickly.
And then answer a college control committee.
Go ahead.
I agree with the student guests. I really love the momentum in the city right now. Water is a social thing. We are worried about 2029. The citizen you know before is not a citizen right now. But 2029 is a brighter than like people resolve. So what president we are? If you know any extent, you will regret. Thank you.
Okay, we'll leave you right there. We talk to the person. Go ahead. 1 minute quickly. No time.
Yeah, I'm patient.
Go ahead, patient.
Let me just tell you the Foco. The Foco are telling us. Back up from the end, bro. My bro will not end. When I back up, go. Nobody will starting our country yet with gender widow. The election will be free, fair, and transparent. Anything for sure, back up, will go.
Okay. We leave you. Let's talk to the person. Go ahead. 1 minute.
Yeah, good evening, KOK.
Good evening.
My name is Jim Thomas. We are in a call from Etra district of 14 to be precise.
Go ahead, Thomas.
So let me say one sort of reference of photo. So the thing that was made by Homer Waka page, we show him that the CDC is in the full gear to resist anything that will come from the Unity Party. We are more prepared for the 2023 election. Thank you.
Okay, we'll leave you right there. Let's go back to this person and talk to them. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
Yeah, hello. Let's talk about Trevor.
You call from Maryland. Go ahead.
Yeah. Let me get that to one of the phone. What you got to get that right for? Whenever you have put president, I did for them. So when this person bring it up to people job, you'll be ready.
Okay, thank you. We'll leave you right there. We'll go to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute.
I drink.
We're great. Let's hear you. This is Man CC. Let's hear you, Man CC.
Thank you. No,
I'm asking you a question.
What was it you asking? Now, what level No. We're not missing our one association of community. Only our people are our. We're missing our one. What I say you did last year when we won the election. What I say what was telling for your work in that group? So we are taking to also a people who have been sick. They were attracted. I think you're a partner. Now we are bigger than the country. We're missing our one. We're saying that we're telling for our way. Listen to our let us block them, our process. It'll be a good community. We're telling you how our work.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. We'll leave you right now. We'll leave you. We'll talk to this person. Go ahead quickly. Let's hear you. How you doing?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Daniel Saki, and I join you guys this control committee.
Go ahead, Daniel.
The city of the city to me, I'm a friend to the major and say the President Boga. President Boga, enjoy yourself and then build the mansion that you're paying. We have to yesterday, they were bad to pay for, but today, they're cool to build and get people a son to the house. Okay, show you in this country. Whatever thing you're doing to every citizen, every library in the country, that tower in the diaspora will go and 100 people there to be a buyer. Answer question for all the things you're doing in the country. So let me just say, what job you put in there? That's no one there. How about you get remember a big case you own a job? You get any put on an electoral commission, you can never survive because I have some. You right now in this country, where you tell to now, that men will be fighting to that food paper to protect the alcohol their food. Thank you for food this afternoon.
Thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. This should be Lawrence Spencer of the Alternative National Congress. Go ahead. Let's hear you, Lawrence.
Thank you, KOK. Let me say good evening to my beautiful fellow sister princess, and my aunt Jerome. Let me say a pleasant good evening to one of the young men who is standing up for our country, Honorable Sarpoko. Good evening, my brother. I appreciate your courage. Look, I mean, I could not agree more with what the Honorable said.
I'm a first seeing ANC men, present CDC men like that.
My man, they feel the country. I always tell you, that put the party being aside and see how building and rescue the country for these gangs of looters. You see what happening? Every agency bring it on list to increase over the other people. So you think right now is about party. Anybody who think right now is about party, I mean, you are enemy of the country. You don't love like Dio.
Okay.
See what happening? The guy that waits for all the poor people. So I agree with Fonko that the election now. I mean, it will be a walking a path for the opposition. For me, I believe there's a community can win the election first round ballot. There's a former panel we can win the election first round ballot. And that's it. Nothing can be done about it.
Okay.
You know what happening? I can even work on our poor brothers and sisters who are managing. I mean, Facebook is not molestar, Twitter is not molestar, and you say people must pay the thing should pay tax. It does not make sense to that. What you come with the money telling me, my man, the guarantee say now, next time you come here out to bring money for soup. You see what we are?
Wow.
Thank
you very much. We'll leave you right there. We'll talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. Let's hear you.
Yeah, this is Sonche Benita Weston, which is one of Liberia legitimate owner that joined you from Central Virginia.
Go ahead.
Let me extend my revolutionary salutation first to the Honorable Man in studio. He spoke well. You know, Honorable Khan, what happened here is that I don't really understand. Most of us who didn't go to school, with our lay education we got, we understand that when somebody come to rescue, they come to alleviate the plight of the people. They come to take the burden for the people. But this so-called educated government that came to rescue now, having made the people difficult by bossing and who are breaking down their business center and telling the people that they are coming to start increasing sales. We all so what are they rescuing? They came to rescue us now. How are they rescuing us? The last time I checked, one person I see building was a place in fire and then also the private resident here. Now 17 minutes towards you are going to be riding. We bound to go to the place, but now the man is riding customer bulletproof vehicle. How is he rescuing us? The thing is just so embarrassing. The government just happy as though the abortion comedians doing things that making people to laugh and sometimes feel very sad at the same time.
Okay.
You went to no far there all the time. Our people were there. You never post Starlink there for them to have access to that. Like you should have there before our people went from how you call that place Starlink to do what? What kind of funny government we have here, my brother?
Guinness soldiers.
2029 and elected Broom will take the two from this player, man. Thank you.
Okay, we'll leave you right there. We'll leave you in Snowsio. We said from district number 17. Let's see if we can go and grab some callers on the WhatsApp line. This person, go ahead. 1 minute quickly. No time.
Thank you. Let me say hi to Alessa and my parties in studio. This is F1R, and I'm the visually impaired that pushing for the return of President Buya.
You are visually impaired. You always remind me of Noah's Ark. Go ahead, my brother. Let's hear you.
Yeah, and I am here, and look, Oliver, the only thing we would do, those of us that are supporting the party, that are able-bodied men, we will mark our vote like taking sitting on the air. They say, I can see how you will do it.
But
small money.
Noah's Ark was not seeing and he was blocking Khaled Johnson, so nobody should ask you that question.
So I will raise my money. I tell to the party, you have money here for 2% or for 3%.
Wow.
By that time, I will be having vote to take charge. The time of terrorism worker is over. No, we can no longer bear it. To be marginalized, to be treated, our political leader is being humiliated. Then you think himself will set you and tolerate for another 6 years? Anytime, when we go to the electoral process, let Baka win the election fairly. But energy short than that, Waka will feel situation in the country. If you will forget, the breaking down of our health, if you will forget, the putting down our people all on job, if you will forget, the breaking down of homes in the country, if you the citizens forget, where are you going to take the vote from to win the election? We are more than prepared and ready. We will push for action before even the people in the party can get to know. We will execute action by ourselves before they can get to know. We're going to pass and fire before they can know Malukia. What they can come before they stand the phone? When we now receive the formal result from next office and looking at our tally sheet in front of our war room, we will see then until the current result that they have, it is a now before it can be released.
Okay. We leave you right there.
I'm only everywhere. I don't need money.
Okay.
Thank you. We're not tolerating.
Thank you very much, Ed Moka, the visually impaired guy. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. Let's hear you. Where you join us from quickly?
Okay, how you doing?
We're great, my brother. Quickly, no time.
Kirk, want to say thank you for the topic, and I want to say hi to Representative Safoko.
Where you join us from?
Okay, like I'm joining you from the USA, Trenton to be exact, New Jersey.
Go ahead.
Musa G. Brown, my name. Okay, like just as Representative Foko has said, 1 minute in January 2030, 12 p.m., Joseph Parker will now spend at the executive mansion.
That is if the CDC
like
wins.
I always said, look, okay, nothing can stop the CDC from winning the election 2029. Nothing, absolutely nothing. The Liberian people have saw the reality. They have seen the reality set in their faces. They have seen verbal, physical abuse on them. They have seen mental abuse on them.
Okay.
Psychological abuse on them. They know who loves Liberia. Look, okay. 1 minute, Joseph Boakai. Like I always said, I said to President Weah, your respect. But if you don't want to be a president for Liberia, tell us now. Don't find a standard bearer for CDC. Because that thing 2005, that thing of 2011, that thing we did 2023, President Bagai, President Weah, please. No mistake can never be repeated on our CDC.
Okay, thank you.
Can never be repeated.
Thank you very much. We leave you right there. We leave you. Let's go to the other person. Go ahead, 1 minute. Let's hear you.
Okay, thank you. And let me say thanks to Honorable Fugu and greetings to Eleza.
Go ahead, my brother. Let's hear you.
Okay. Let me say this.
You didn't call your name.
This is Thomas N. Sabo, and I'm phoning from Johnsonville.
Go ahead.
Okay. Let me say this. The CDC you knew 2005, 2011 is on the CDC after serving as a government for 6 years. Moving forward, the CDC would not accept any other result other than winning 2029. Let me repeat. Any other result than winning 2029 will not accept it. And if you think you want to give that a child, tell Sylvester Widow to misbehave 2029. We know the school your kids attend will start from whatever means at our disposal.
Okay.
We are not.
We leave you right there. We leave you right there, my brother. Let's leave you and talk to the other person. Go ahead, 1 minute. How are you?
Good evening, KOK. Good evening to you, Good evening to Honorable Senator Foko.
We'll take 5 more after you. Let's hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. I want to say thank you to Honorable Safoko for appearing on your show today. As for me, I want to speak on the election commission issue.
Mm-hmm.
We saw the video of that name and they declaring Unity Party winner at the time election commission has not even announced, and CDC was even the party that won our first round. He looked at that kind of man who is partisan. I was telling us, say, we win. He never said they win, but we win, meaning he's part of Unity Party. But we are looking at the Senate, because if any insurrection should happen in the country, any the problem that go on here, they will be responsible for it.
Okay, thank you.
We will confirm that name.
Thank you.
So for all, we will put our heart, the taxing the heart and souls of the ordinary people. See the kind of things they're doing now. We will be in the junkos during 2029. protecting our vote. We will leave our comfort zone. If they see, they will say, "Oh, President, we are now that peaceful man." You say, for the sake of peace, the President we are they knew before, that not the President we are today. They and us, it will be between us. So if they see, they will see election for which they bring in their partisan on board. That's a blatant lie from hell. So they should know that. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We leave you right there. We may not take the 5. Let's talk to the person. Go ahead, 1 minute, quickly.
Hello, good afternoon to the beloved lawmaker, Honorable Soko.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. My name is Prince K. I did join you for my resident Peace Island.
Go ahead, Prince.
So, thank you, Honorable Prince Afoko spoke logically. But then we want to add on Honorable Soko. Listen, unity fashion people listening to my voice. They know me. They know what I can do.
What you can do?
It's not about violence, but we're talking about politically intellectual.
Okay.
We able to talk to our people from door to door, from window to window. Okay, look. Last CDC for 2011, 2005, it's not a CDC coming back 2029. It's a CDC of 2026 and CDC of 2029 coming back. So we want to say today, that policy that you have point, I think will be confirmed by Senate. It will not be confirmed. So we're not worried on that. And the one that you have for sleeping, it will be a Waka dream. Maybe if you be sleeping, you'll be dreaming about it. About CDC 2029.
Okay.
So we want to say to Honorable Foko, we relax. CDC shall remain relaxed. CDC shall remain relaxed. Let's come into it now.
Thank you. We leave you right there. Let's talk to the person who talked to just one more. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, okay.
How are you? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm calling from Brownsville.
Brownsville, let's hear you.
Yeah, the election about Joe Yao.
Okay.
The election about us, we don't want people. That we don't want to see the thing now. We want to go on to the again. So no cheating. The cheating that is punishment for no cheating. Joe Yao, we will put but I want to see one.
Thank you very much. We take the last person from America. Go ahead. You're the last caller from the US.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. You okay, my name today from the US. Thank you.
Go ahead.
And stop pushing the honorable party, push for party too much. You're supposed to be a judge. You are push party too much.
Okay.
I'm calling to say to you, thank you. Thank you. You spoke very well. Thank you. I'm the one that wrote on your page a few weeks ago that whatever happened to you, you should call global international law.
Okay.
I cannot text to you. I told you call global international law. They will deal with them.
Okay.
I wrote you and I sent it to you in all your different pages you have.
Just send me messenger.
But again,
just send me message on that page I monetize. The page I monetize. Just send me message in my inbox.
I told you. But that's what you said. I've seen the chairman for CDC need to push her and wake up. Maybe I will say it and I don't care. Maybe he we are the two want to go to heaven and life on the camera of fire. But CDC will wait and they go and come back. CDC will do what they have to do. Well, thank you and have a blessed day.
Okay, thank you very much. We leave you right there. Honorable Foko, we got to go back to you for your parting comments. We are out of time. By the way, at the tell you contesting again? The hard question. You talk about we are winning. We hear nothing about you. Are you contesting again?
I mean, God has everything, brother.
Okay.
My major concern now is about our country, the well-being of the people.
Okay.
People have given a responsibility to do a particular work to help the country. So, I mean, it is a responsibility of the government to do what the citizen cannot do for themselves. So I think now we should focus more on what the citizen can benefit than what we can benefit. 2029, God will decide
Okay.
I mean, whether we contest or not, I mean, that decision will come from the people.
But what you're sure of is that you will make George Weah
Yes,
president
I'm
again.
definite about that. If I contest, I will be the representative again by God's grace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your party comments.
I want to say thank you to you. I mean, the Freedom FM family and all Liberians. I mean, I say thank you, citizens. I mean, keep your finger crossed. I mean, 2029, get ready for 2030 January. I know the inauguration now will be held again at the SKD Sports Complex. I don't know whether that place can host us, but get ready, get prepared.
SKD can host you. Where will you people go?
Right, then, brother. We'll just put another television at ATS. A certain group of people be there with televising. But we want to say thank you to you, and I promise to be here now. I mean, as always.
Okay, honorable friends, Foco was our guest for 2 hours. You heard it, you listened to it. If you care, go back and rewatch the show. Until then, Alexa, we gotta go home. Bye. Okay, this song is called "Go Papi Go." Enjoy yourself.